Hello, this is Mr. Hornsby83, and I've been talking about doing this video since Monday night, but I decided to go Tuesday, and I didn't get to it Tuesday, so didn't get to it last night, so I'm finally going to get to it tonight. The Super Bowl, it was a good ending for a certain player, which I'll talk about that at the end of the video, but yeah, I mean, this was pretty much a defensive game most of the game. Both defenses really dominated. Denver's defense dominated more. There was like one or two bad calls by the refs, but no more than that. But the game was, pretty decent. Manning didn't put up gaudy numbers, but he did enough to keep them in the game and did enough to get them this victory, which in the end it ended up being, I believe, 24-10 Denver. And I'm also going to talk about all the commercials they showed. Movie trailers. I'm just going to that. Movie trailers they showed. They showed X-Men Apocalypse, Ninja Turtles, Jason Bourne. What else did they show? I don't know. One other movie too. I'm trying to think of what it was. One movie will probably come back to me later. But let's start out with, they showed this little Batman v Superman thing where they're saying fly Gotham, and then they were doing fly Metropolis, which was pretty hilarious. But let's get to the trailers. I'm going to start with, I guess, the X-Men Apocalypse one first. Apocalypse, unbelievable. Got to see more of him in this trailer, and he does not look like Ivan Ooze no more, so he actually looks a little bit like Apocalypse. I still wish the guy from 300, Rise of the Empire, would have been Apocalypse, but they chose Oscar Isaacs. Why, I don't know. Especially with the fact that Star Wars, The Force Awakens was coming out not too long before that, and a lot of people love him as Poe Dameron. And we finally got to see Olivia Munn in the Psylocke costume. That was the best part of the, trailer. And you have Apocalypse choking out Mystique at the end. And she's blue, actually. She's not Jennifer Lawrence. She's actually Mystique. But I don't know. I don't think this movie's going to be as good as freaking Days of Future Past was, but I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to be in that range with, I guess you could say, X-Men First Class. And I guess the first X-Men movie. And then next up, we got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows trailer, which, oh man, I was freaking having a nerdgasm all over the place in that when I seen that trailer. Seen Bebop Rocksteady again, then you seen Krang. It's gonna be great. And I really hope this movie does better than the freaking first one. The first one was just lame. First one I did not care for. Then next up we got the Jason Bourne trailer, which was alright, I guess, and pretty much was a Jason Bourne movie, I guess. Except for now he remembers everything. Matt Damon's coming back to the franchise after, I guess, missing only one movie. I guess, that's missing one movie, that's missing 10 movies all in one, I don't know. And, I think that was about it for the movies. But, some of the Super Bowl commercials were pretty entertaining as well. It was just, it was a pretty decent, the commercials were probably more entertaining than the game because it was a defensive battle. But look, I'd rather see a defensive battle in a Super Bowl than a freaking shootout because, I like good defensive football when it comes to a game like the Super Bowl. Because, that's how the playoff games are, that's how it is. The great ending for Peyton Manning, if he does decide to retire. We still haven't heard nothing yet on if he's going to retire or not. More than likely, it would make sense for him to retire because he's done everything he needed to do in the freaking in his NFL career. He's got 2 Super Bowl championships. He's not up in that record in that area of Brett Favre. He's up in there with John Elway, and proof that now that he had a defense to lead him to the championship, proof that he's still the better man. In my opinion, somewhat overrated. You know, I don't care what anybody in the NFC says. Yeah, he had defenses that he rode twice against the freaking Patriots, who I guess they couldn't cheat against the Giants both times they played them because they couldn't deflate balls, they couldn't do a spy, you know, they couldn't spy on their walkthrough. And, but yeah, great. Pretty good Super Bowl. I was glad Peyton Manning finally got another one because I wish he was with Indy when he got it, but we all know the story behind that, what happened there. He will sign a tender probably to retire as a Colt because that's what he's more synonymous with. Yeah, he was with Denver for like, what, 4 years, 5 years. But he was a Colt, biggest part of his career, and until he got there, the Colts, and in Indianapolis anyway, in Baltimore they were pretty decent, but in Indianapolis anyway, they weren't nothing until he got there. But now that it's over, looking forward to next year's Super Bowl. Hopefully, the Colts can do something. Maybe the Colts will be in there, hopefully. But I don't get my hopes up yet. We'll have to see how things go in the offseason for the Colts. See how things go for a lot of other teams in the offseason. You know, who knows? But I guess that'll do it for this video. I will be seeing the Deadpool movie with my brother Saturday. I will do a review of it probably Sunday. I will eventually, I'm going to start doing Power Ranger reviews again. I'm going to do a Power Ranger review, Turtles review, get into some other stuff that, you know, that I haven't touched on in a while. Got some other things planned for the channel this year, as I said earlier before I came back to do videos. But that'll do it. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe. Follow me on my Facebook fan page, Mr. Hornsby 83 Topics. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Hornsby 83. And until then, peace out.